Hey YouTube, Stephen Thomas here, and I know it's been a long time. It's been a really long time since I've done one of these vlogs, but I thought I would kind of update you on my life and everything that's going on. There for a while, I was doing really well, getting Dinkum and Animal Crossing uploaded to the channel and had a lot of fun with that. But a lot of stuff in my life just had to kind of go on halt over these past few months. It was like, when it's the perfect storm and everything hits at once. Well, that's what happened to me, but it was like bad things. The biggest one was work. It's the summer when school's ending for me, where I work at the state level, is everything is due and you've got to get schools ready for the next year. So my three biggest projects, one of them I usually can do earlier in the year in like April. Obviously that didn't happen this year because some people moved things around on the calendar and such. It's above my pay grade. But anyway, so all three of the big things were due at the same time. And that puts a little pressure on you. You all have jobs. You all have jobs. But anyway, when everything's due, you just got to get it done, and we've always talked that real life's more important. So I kind of had to do that. But what happened on top of that is the kicker. My mom got really bad sick. She's okay now. So before you all start like freaking out and everything, I know a lot of you come in the Twitch and you check on her and things, but she got really bad. She got an infection in her body and on her one leg. She's a double amputee for those of you that don't know. So I spend a lot of time taking care of her as much as I can. She's wheelchair bound now, but we're hoping to get her in her prosthetics now. But she got really bad in one of her legs and the doctor had to go in and do what's called a revision, and it didn't take. So she had the first surgery. So she goes in for the second surgery where he did a revision of his revision, and that didn't take. So here we are in a month and a half. She's had not one, not two, but three surgeries, or three, depending on where you're from in the world. And I try to make light of the fact because it was just a very tumultuous time in my life. And, we didn't have any answers there for a while and we didn't know what the ending story was going to be. And, you still don't. My mom's almost 70. So it's one of those things where, yeah, we've got her through this, but what's the next thing? We're hoping the next thing is she gets on her prosthetics and for the rest of her life, she lives kind of a semi-normal life, and all that stuff. So that's kind of the goal. But yeah, for having three projects and then my mom having three surgeries, I'll just be honest, there was no time to really record. There was even gaps where I was streaming and I didn't get on for a while. And there were some nights where I was exhausted, but I still got on and streamed because I was to the breaking point. I was burning the candle at both ends for about 2.5 months straight. And it was catching up with me fast. And I just had to, I had to get on here and just let loose and relax and play my Sir Francis Drake playthrough on there. And yeah, YouTube recording just got put on the side. So I apologize for that. I know that most of you will be fine with it, but I know there's some others who have joined here recently and you're probably wondering what the drought's for. So that's kind of what I'm on here doing that. So yeah, it's been 2.5 months of just burning the candle at both ends and being in kind of my own little, I guess, personal hell. Because like I said, when you're some of you have dealt with this and you probably have better answers than me. When you're dealing with your parents and they're getting sick and everybody's getting older around you. I've always said, you should be nice to people. I used to say this when I was a teacher in the classroom, be nice to everybody around you because everybody around you is going to lose everybody they love someday. And that's the truth is, we just need to be a little bit nicer and take care of each other. And you don't know what the other person's going through. So yeah, but I'm hoping that everything's going to start slowing down now and I can get back in the habit. I do have a work trip going out of state coming up. By the time you all watch this, I'm probably already back. I'm not sure about that, but just to throw it out there, if anybody's stalked me and, knows where I live, I hope you don't. But anyway, so when we come back, what are we going to do? Well, I'm probably going to dabble still in Animal Crossing a little bit. Dinkum has had a couple of updates. They're getting ready to do another big summer update. So I'm going to try to get on that and record. There's also a list of games that I want to get into. There was that new Oregon Trail that was gifted to me. I'm sorry, I haven't got to that. I want to. I would like to do that on YouTube and on my stream. Somebody also donated I Am Your President, and I want to play that. And again, it's just, I have a list of games. I just have not been able to get to them. And then I'd like to go back in and dabble with American Truck Sim. I've got my wheel over here, and there's new states now, and I have most of them. So I'd like to get on there and do that. The only thing that could slow that down is I'm getting old, everybody. I'm debating. I've got carpet up here in my gaming room, And Kate back here, she thinks she would like some fake vinyl hardwood, some good premium quality hardwood up here. So I'm debating of tearing the carpet up here and putting that flooring down, which I could do half and move the stuff over here and do half of it and then move the stuff back over here and do the rest of it. I've got to debate whether I'm going to do that or not because that's going to be a big investment for me. But we'll see. But yeah, that's been kind of the crazy part of what I don't know. I've redone a closet downstairs and all that stuff. The closet's been if you walked in my house right now, it looks like I'm a hoarder because everything that was in that closet, I had the hot water heater removed from that, put out in the garage so I'd have more space in the closet. Well, I stripped the whole closet out. I put hardwood floor, or not hard. I say hardwood, but I mean I'm not rich enough to afford real hardwood. It's the fake, cheap, thin vinyl crap. So I put hardwood in there and I put up some not railing, some shelving and stuff and some coat racks. But all the stuff has not been put back in there yet. It's in my living room, it's in the kitchen, it's in the guest bedroom, it's in my office downstairs that I'm trying to make into an office, which is just another guest room, but I want to sound official. It's the den. It's Steven's den. Yes, I go down there and smoke cigars and I don't smoke cigars. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of been, but all that's been on hold. So my house has been a complete and utter mess for 2 months or more. I just now got one set of shelves hung up today. So when I come back from my trip, hopefully I can start throwing stuff in that closet and cleaning out the other rooms. And I've got a ton of stuff I need to throw out on Facebook Marketplace or anything, and all that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at in that part of the world. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but that's kind of where I'm at. So what's our goals? It is 2023 in the year of our Lord. The YouTube channel is still growing. We're pushing for 8,000 subs. I'm really excited about that. Long time ago, I thought I would get to 10,000 at some point, but that's like a flavor dream. I'm going to have to get better looking and get some hair plugs for that. But anyways, yeah, goals. I'm still going to stream. If you're not following me on Twitch, Steven Thomas Gaming on there. I know Kick's been starting up and people have been pushing for me to go over there. I think I'm going to stay with Twitch for a while and just see how settled Kick is. I know Kick has a bigger share, but it would be really hard moving everything over and starting over. Unless maybe Twitch will have a response. That's what I'm kind of hoping, but we'll just have to see. I have my second YouTube channel, which is the VOD channel for everything. If you're not subbed to that, you need to go over there right now. Just search for Steven Thomas Live. It's growing. It's almost up. It's over 100 now. And that's pretty good for people to just drop into the stream and go follow it. So I'm very excited about that. In the future, I really want to get to the point where I can record a lot more and more regularly. I've looked into doing editors or finding an editor for my videos, but that costs money. And some of them out there they want way too much. And, I can edit my videos and stuff, but I know it would make them higher quality. So that's been kind of a long-term goal as well that I may go into. And if I do, I'll really start planning out series, because if I can just record, I can mass record a big chunk and then have somebody else edit it off. Some of you that view me, you may be really good at editing. And if you are, you need to get in contact with me on Discord. If you're not following Discord, I'm sure there's a link down below. Follow me everywhere, but in real life. That's what I'm going to say. There's tons of links down there. There's Twitter. There's a Steam group. There's Discord. And if it's not working, leave a comment below and I'll get to it. But yeah, that's kind of where we are. So yeah, for the editor thing to happen, remember Patreon's still a thing out there, everybody. So you can go join Patreon. YouTube memberships, I just activated those before this video went up. So a lot of you don't trust Twitch or Patreon because it's outside, but some of you live and reside on YouTube. So I do have YouTube memberships. Those range from fairly cheap, where you'll be the practice squad. And then if you go really expensive, you're a Hall of Famer. So those all have sports related names to that. So that's just something else. You can donate directly. There's a button down where you're watching. It's probably below where you can donate. You can come to stream on Twitch and donate. Yeah, I just wanted to cover that because, I have to plug myself. That's what we do, but, Oh, and just to clarify, I always say this. Anything that I get from like doing this as my hobby goes right back into the hobby. I never like take if somebody donates money, I'm not going to go put down my hardwood floor with that. That's I get a real life job that pays for all that, and then everything I get donation buys games and buys stuff to make the streams and my recordings better, which is why I'm thinking about the editor as the next step to do that. I always joke about professionalism, but I really do kind of want to get to the point where I am a little bit more professional about it. I'm older now. I'm an elder statesman, if you will. Um, so I need to work on that aspect. And some of you may have some great ideas for me. And if you do, comment below. I love comments. Just be like, hey, Steve, you should try this, or you should do this with your videos, or you should do that. Leave those comments. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I just don't do it. I mean, but the best thing is I incorporate it and it makes the channel better. So yeah, do that because you all are way smarter than I am. I mean, I've got a cardboard cutout of Kate Middleton behind me and Tommy Wiseau. Where's he at? He's right here. A Tommy Wiseau autographed thing. So yeah, that's the extent of my life. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been going through the last couple months. But I just wanted to give you all an update, and I'm sorry that I've not been normal uploading. I miss Dinkum. I miss Animal Crossing. I miss a lot of stuff. I just miss being able to sit down and record. It's very different sitting down and recording for episodes than it is on Twitch, where on Twitch, it's kind of like this, where I'm laid back. I'm just kind of going to town. And then at the end of the day, I just break those videos up and send them over to the Stephen Thomas Live YouTube channel. That's a whole different world. And people understand that VODs are different than when you're recording episodes. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But we've got some cool holidays coming up. The best holiday in the world, my favorite holiday is coming up, the 4th of July. And I may just get a little excited about it. So yeah, let's get ready for America's birthday. And for those of you who live outside of America, I'm sorry. You need to come join us at the coolest place on earth. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. I hope you all enjoyed this little vlog and update. And again, I apologize for my absence. I will try my best to get back. But I love you all. God bless. Don't forget to make good decisions. And I'll see you next time. Hey, everybody. I'm Stephen Thomas. Subscribe if you have not. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to help the channel grow, all you got to do is hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to support the channel, there's a plethora of ways to do that down in the description. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.